And we are on the air. So please go ahead and introduce us and get us started while I get over and get the link and put it into the event room.
All right. Hi. This is our third or fourth week of chat. I've been doing the 21-day fix since March 30th, and she's been doing Nutrisystem since April 6th. She's in her coming up on week 4, and I am coming up on week 5. So we're basically going to do a, sorry.
I just turned mine off too.
A progress where we started, where we're at this week, and kind of get our pros and cons with the programs that we're doing, because we've been doing them now long enough to be able to give a good description of what's happening and what worked and what's not working and all that fun stuff. So you are up, lady. You're in week 4 or you're in week 3?
I'm in week 3. Going into Monday will be my week 4.
Gotcha.
Okay. In our group, we are. So yeah, I'm about, Monday will be my first full month into the program. And it's been going pretty well. I can definitely tell that my stomach, I guess, has shrinked. I don't know. I don't seem to be eating near as much. The separate meals all throughout the day have been very good. So I would start off in the morning with breakfast with my own Nutrisystem breakfast, and then I get a power side and then a carb side. And as of now, I don't really need to look at the list anymore. I know that my fruits and my sugary items, I guess, would be my carbs, and then my powers are my proteins. So I can have meat and cheese and milk. So it's much easier. Like, okay, it's time for lunch. Okay, I need my power and my carb, and I just kind of look in my fridge and I know exactly what to grab. While we were shopping last week, we found that Dole makes the perfect cups that are in water. You can't have fruit that's in juice, but you can have the cups that are sitting in water. And they have a 6-pack for like $2.
The apple sauces are the perfect size too for what I need to use them for.
Yeah, I love it. It's so easy. I just reach up there and grab them. I got mandarin oranges, I got peaches, I got pears, just a variety. So all I have to do is grab one of the cups. So, and it does. And we do the applesauce too. And the applesauce goes over really well with Cameron. So it looks like we actually have 2 viewers on already.
So I have a question for you in regards to the Nutrisystem. Does your cheese count as a protein?
It does. My cheese counts. Nutrisystem does not provide the cheese. The cheese counts as a power.
So, well, no, the reason I say that's funny is because the 21-day fix, cheese does not count as a protein. Cheese counts, it's its own category. So where your proteins are referred to as power, ours are referred to as the red container. Cheese is a blue container, which is something completely different.
Does it mean like it's in a dairy category?
No, not necessarily. It's they call it healthy fats and cheeses. So things like avocado, cheese. Oh gosh, what else is on that list? I want to say there's no, it's not dressings. I'll have to look at my chart, but it's stuff like shredded cheeses. Hummus is in there. Hummus is one of those.
Hummus is a protein for us too, or a carb. I'm sorry, it's a carb. Yeah.
Yeah, and our carbs are separate too. That's not carbs for us either. That's weird that they're so different like that.
I guess it has something to do with the actual calories versus on my side of it. It does. The fact that cheese has so many calories and milk, has so much calories, they have to classify it in its own category. But I basically get powers, which is my cheeses, my milks, and my meats, and then I get carbs, which is my rolls, my bread, my fruits, stuff like that. And then I have my extras, which I can only have a very limited amount of, which is like some green olives because they're kind of low in calories, popcorn, that kind of stuff. And then I have all the vegetables, which I can eat as much as I want. So because they broke them up in these pies for us, you can tell it's mainly all calorie based. It's not a eat these certain foods for nutrition, so to speak, but it's all on a calorie base.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm averaging between about 1,600 to 1,900 calories per day, depending on how I space it all out. But, 1,700, 1,800 is the actual good average for me.
Right.
And I started on Monday, April 6th. That was my first official day. And I weighed in this morning and I was 352 pounds even. So I've lost 13 pounds as of this morning.
Right on.
Yeah, I was very excited about it.
What's been something that you expected to be difficult but turned out to not be so hard?
Yes, it really did. The main thing I thought it was going to be so hard is because how much you need to, like, I would even be nervous about the 21-day fix. I thought when I first started the program, it was going to be here, eat this, eat this, eat this, eat this. And when I found out it was we're going to provide you with this, 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 and you need to supplement all of these, I got nervous. I got really scared because I'm like, I don't know what to do. But, Nutrisystem has made a really good point of making sure that everything is broken up very easily. And if I have any freaking questions, I have Chelsea, who's my counselor. I call her up and be like, hey, dude, I'm in trouble. What's going on? How do I fix this? And she's the one who told me, sometimes when you're out and about, sometimes when you eat things, you forget about what's going on. So if I end up eating 2 powers, that's okay. Just in the afternoon, I need to substitute it with 2 carbs.
Right.
But you want to try to make sure you're doing the carbs in the earlier part of it's really good because it's training me how to eat and pay attention. I really do enjoy that fact. Darius just popped on. He's the one he's my husband and he does all the gaming videos that we publish. He just wanted to pop on, say hi to everybody and let us know that the feedback looks actually really good. And then the flow back and forth is actually doing really well too. So he says the video looks great. And then he'll pop back on later if there's time. But he wanted to at least let us know that the visual looks really good. So I'm hoping everything is working out good for you guys too.
Right. And we had a problem with the chat last time.
Yeah, we had a problem with the chat and he seems to, he's popped on. So everything looks great. But please, anybody who pops on, type something up in the chat or whatever. We do shout outs and, we can even get you involved in some of the questions, find out what you guys are doing. But it helps us to know that everything is working properly. So I feel like my banner is covering my mouth. There we go. So yeah, so the diet is working really well. And I've noticed a huge increase in my level of energy. I did unfortunately have to start taking in a fiber supplement this week. To where it's like the generic form of the powder Metamucil just to kind of help regulate things a little bit more. I think my body is starting to switch because I haven't had fast food. I haven't had any restaurant food really, other than that salad, but I don't know if that really counts. But yeah, so I've had to add that to my diet. But other than that, it's going really well. Do you feel different, Chris? Do you feel like you have more energy or that you push like toxins out or anything like that?
For me, the first week was like you had that, I don't even know how to classify it, just like an hour or so every day where I was just like, oh my God, this blows. Because you get that just drag feeling, that just feeling, whereas normally you'd be like, I need some chocolate or whatever.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I don't have that anymore and I haven't had it for a while. For me at this point, being that with the 21-day fix, obviously it's a 3-week program and I'm coming to the tail end of my second time through. So I think honestly at this point my body's pretty adjusted to what it's doing. It knows when to expect to eat, and I don't really get a lot of cravings for anything. What I've noticed mostly now is the mental change, in that now it's like I'll be browsing the internet or whatever and I'll see like a shirt or something and go, oh God, I would never look cute in that. And then I remember, hey, yes, I will. So the mental change is starting to happen now, which is
the biggest part of all of it, yeah,
as the rest of it. So exercise wise, we have not been doing as much as we should be because our family just had that nasty cold thing run through it again. Thank you, Dave. Oh, my husband is flipping me the bird. He brought the plague home from work about a week ago, and then it ran through all the kids. So, and there's my second obscene finger gesture. But yeah, so that's been the only thing is we have not been doing that as well as much as we should. However, I have still been getting in my exercise. I went on a photo walk on Saturday through all of downtown Phoenix. And then Sunday I did a photo shoot, which was a lot of up-down squats to where Monday morning you're going, oh, I need help to sit on the john. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, I was, cleaning someone else's house all day long. So the movement and the activity is absolutely there, even if it's not, follow the video activity. So,
just a side note, I don't mean to interrupt you because Louisiana needs to go to bed. Louise.
Oh,
that she was there and that she's got to go to bed. So I wanted to make sure that we got to say hi to her.
Yes. Hello. So anyways, I started off on the 30th of March? Yeah. At 357. No, that's not right. 257.6. And then my Monday weigh-in was 242. I weighed in this morning and I was at 243, but my phone reminded me this morning, hey, you've got a visitor coming sometime today.
Oh, no. Wait.
So my lady friend should be arriving anytime now.
Oh, hold on a second. Really? Because if you're,
I know, right?
If you're getting it, that I might be getting it.
Yeah, it's on its way. So yeah, I'm expecting my feminine time to start anytime now. So
as of today?
That's what it said. It alerted me this morning and said, hey, guess what?
Mine's not due until Tuesday.
Hold on, where's my app?
Are you sure? It might be alerting you that it's coming soon.
No, it said countdown today. Yeah, see? Expected today.
Oh. Are we not on the same cycle anymore?
I guess weird. Not. I don't know. But anyways, now that we've gone through that part.
I know.
But so that to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, as long I'm up like less than 1 pound, and if that's the reason why, I'm surprised I'm not up more.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's
and
like hunger cravings and stuff today, where I'm like, dude, I'm so hungry.
Right. But also too, with all the activity and crap that I've been doing, I haven't had a chance to just sit and relax. And when you're going, awkward. When you're going, you don't drink as much fluids as you should, which is going to lead to retention and water weight gain and so forth and so on. And I know that's been me. I know it has been. So I'm not at all concerned. And I know, in fact, that I'm going to weigh in like tomorrow or the next day and be like, bam, check that out. So
yeah, mine too. I know. I noticed that I was doing really well, and then I popped back up to 354. I'm like, what the heck happened? And it's because I didn't drink my water. I went back and I looked at my log. I did not drink my water that day.
Yep.
I had like half of what I'm supposed to, and I live in Colorado, so it is like, it's a desert disguised as green places. I swear, it is so dry up here. I still feel like I'm back in Phoenix, so I still need to be drinking.
Oh, kiss my butt! It's 100 degrees here. Tell me you're in Phoenix.
Okay, I meant as far as the dry, not as far as the weather.
Yeah, this woman, everybody, has lived in Arizona most of her life, okay? She's coming back out here next month and suggests, let's go to the zoo.
I know, I forgot.
I'm going to go to the zoo at the end of May. No, I'm not going to the zoo.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, anyways, things as far as this plan.
That alert that just happened, was it you or me?
What happened?
Was it you or me that the alert that just happened?
It was you, because I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
But
as
far as the 21-day fix plan goes, I really like it for once you get used to it, because it does have a bit of a learning curve, but once you get used to it, it's it's really easy to stick to. There are a few things where you're like, God dang it, I really want an extra orange friggin' container today. But that's like your nuts and seeds and I think dressing is in there, but I don't have dressing anyway.
Those are my powers. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, but other than that, it's like I don't even have to really write everything down anymore because I know, like right now, I know for lunch I had a blue, a yellow, and a red. That was my lunch. And I know that for breakfast I had a green, a yellow, and a red. So when I go to make dinner, I'll be like, okay, so I've got this, and this left. What am I going to make? So it's a lot easier now that I don't have to write every single thing down. So I think that because of that, it'll be a lot more sustainable. Because if I had to write down everything I ate for the rest of my life, God help me, it would never happen. So I really like the plan for it's easy to follow. You don't have a whole lot of, oh, well, how many calories this and how many calories that. And with the list of foods that you eat from, you know, it's not there's no question. Can I stick a cheeseburger in here? No, don't eat a cheeseburger, stupid. It's not going to help.
Right.
So, yeah, like I said, we're coming into week 2 of our second cycle through it. And I don't see any reason to not do a third at this point because it works.
Do you feel like you've gained muscle tone or, you know, muscle mass or anything? Or like, do you feel stronger? Or is it all just about losing the size? I
don't, but I do feel healthier. Like, I don't feel like I could go out and power lift something that I couldn't power lift before. However, I feel that if I had to, you know, a fire broke out, I could definitely get up and get my important stuff and family out of this house. I could do that.
I agree.
You know? So it's like I have more energy. We'll put it that way. You know, I feel like I won't say that I'm have more physical strength, but I have more stamina. There, maybe that's a word. You know, I could do more with what I have now than I could before.
I agree. I mean, I know I only feel like I've lost, like, you know, like I said, 13 pounds, but I know that I can go up and down the stairs easier. I can sit on the ground and everything easier now too. I don't have that tightness or that swelling feeling in my knees that I've been having. It's definitely loosened up and I can actually walk now. I can, you know, I feel like I'm doing better.
Right.
So because of that, that's what tells me that it's working. You know, it's slow. It's very, very slow, but it's working.
Yeah. And with stuff like this, and this is the hardest part about it for me and for most people, from what I understand, as long as you're doing it, as long as you're actively sticking with your program, whatever your program is, it's beneficial to you. But where you go wrong is, you know, like Amber just mentioned, it is slow, period. It is friggin' slow sometimes. So when you're focused so hard on the number and you don't see it dropping as quickly as you feel you should, then you're like, screw this. But as long as you are sticking with it, it is helping you. It's benefiting you.
Can't go wrong when it's teaching you how to eat right.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, if you stick it out, regardless of what it is, you know, what the plan is, if you stick it out, eventually you will get to where you want to be. You know, you have to, and this is so cliche, but you have to stop thinking about the end goal, you know. And for me, it's the first, like last year when I dieted, I won't say I was thinking about the end goal the whole time, but when I started to fail is when I had started to focus on it. So you have to have something other than this going on. Right.
You have to have your distractions, your other passions.
Exactly.
But in that same retrospect, though, you'll notice when you do programs like, you know, not Nutrisystem or whichever program you decide to do, just the whole getting healthy lifestyle, you're not going to feel so, oh, God, I got to go do that.
Right.
I got to do that. Well, for distraction, I need to get into this. Your first week is always going to be a hell week, no matter what program you decide to choose. No matter what program, your body needs to detox from all the crap that you've been putting into it for X number of years. It has to. You're going to go through your sluggish period. Your body needs to readjust to the new foods that you're putting into it. It's getting used to not having that grease and that sugar and that fat and everything. Your first week always sucks. You got to tough it out through that first week. And once you get through that first week, though, you'll notice, like, you know, I used to be a couch-bound, half-gallon eating, ice cream hogging, you know, remote control person. I don't even know how to describe that. That's all I did every night. I was on the couch eating my Dunkin' Donuts or my, you know, ice creams and stuff. Do I miss it? Absolutely. I love the taste. The taste is what I miss. It's kind of like cigarettes. It's that oral fixation. That's what I miss. I do not miss what it does to my body.
Right.
But once I started actually doing the diet, once I actually started doing it, got rid of the hell week, and then got into the second week, I had more energy, more stamina. Now I'm doing photography and actually going out and doing my photography, which is what I love. I have more time dedicated to my shop on Etsy, so that way I can actually create my stuff, take the pictures, and get them up. Whereas before, I'm like, I don't feel like it. That was like my biggest excuse. I don't feel like it.
Yep.
You know, ask my poor husband, how many times did he hear, I don't feel like it? Or, can you go do this for me? Because I was too lazy to get off my butt and go do it myself.
Yep.
You know, now when I do it because it's out of habit, I'd be like, nope, sit down. I got to go do it for myself.
Yep. Absolutely.
Didn't interrupt, but I completely agree with what you were saying.
Yeah, it's absolute true. And one thing too, for anybody who maybe is thinking about starting a program, whatever the program is, think of how many times you've been, say, just in a friggin' Walmart or any kind of a public setting and just looked around and was like, oh, wow, look at how small these people are. Look at how tiny these clothes are, blah, blah, blah. And you think to yourself that even if you start a diet that, you know, you have so long to go before you can go, oh, yay, I feel good. That's crap. Because once you get through the first week and it's in your head that you are doing something healthy for yourself, rather than having those feelings of, oh, then you go into a store, see a cute outfit and go, hell yeah, I'm going to fit into that. It's an entirely different mindset than when you're still just screwing off when it comes to your health and fitness. It takes over almost instantly. You know, you go so quickly from just despair and bull to, you know, drive and hope and faith that you're going to do it. It's so fast how that happens.
Yep. Another quick shout out. Hey, CJ, it's good to see you again. CJ Lang is on.
Yep.
Say hi. Hi.
CJ,
And this right here is one of the reasons that I'm doing this whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's asleep. That's a Loch Ness monster.
He is a Loch Ness Mazer.
Loch Ness Maze.
Mwah.
Hey, Loch, and guess what?
What?
There is a ton of people watching you right now.
Can you say hi, people?
Hi.
There's our PR department.
Give people some frustrations.
Do love you, we love. Do love Winnie.
Yes, I love Pretty.
Everybody loves Pretty. Pretty loves everybody.
Ma.
I love it.
All right, go play with that.
No.
No? You want to stay here with us?
CJ says he's so darn adorable. CJ, how do we know you? Like, I've seen your name a million times. How do I know you?
That's Angela.
No.
Oh, it's Angela. See, I even asked that last time too. Who the heck is
Yep.
CJ? You told me that. You did tell me that. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Love you, baby.
You love me?
Oh, he says, do you think you love me?
I don't think I love you. I know I love you. I know it. I love you so much, Loch Ness.
Oh.
Guess what? I'm going to come see you soon. You want to see me and Cameron? You want to see the worm?
Yeah.
You want to see the worm again?
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be out there soon.
But I do.
But I do. You want to go take the worm to go see the fishies?
I don't want two fishies.
I
But-
love you.
So I can't. So I can't swim.
So we can swim? I don't think they'll let us swim.
I want to swim. Ooh, that'd be fun.
Oh. Oh, you know to swim. I let you can't swim. But you can't swim.
All right, weirdo.
Okay, for our viewers, you're welcome. And we're about wrapped up with our weight loss talking as far as this is concerned. If you've got other questions or for us or want to know more about our program that we're doing or have some advice or suggestions of your own, please let us know. We'll actually do shout outs and tell people what your experiences are. But until we get some questions, we're going to go ahead and do some fun ones that we found online. We do this every week until we come up with something better to talk about.
Go and do that first month.
All right, so these questions that we're going to be asking are called the top oddball questions, and they're just kind of random ones, mainly from a company called Glassdoor online, which is actually pretty cool. First question is, what would you do if you were the one survivor in a plane crash? No comments from the peanut gallery.
He's over there pointing and laughing.
She would die shortly.
Yeah, probably. Ass.
We can't hear him. What did he say?
He said he would die shortly soon after there.
Right, we'd be the one with the severed leg.
Yeah, I'm not at all a survivalist. Not even a little. Yeah, no. You know what? No, I would survive off of airline peanuts. That's what I would do. What would you do?
If it was a survivor, the
Like,
one
fly
survivor,
under the rubble.
I'd cry. I'd look for chocolate and I'd cry.
That's horrible.
Well, see, we've been watching the series Lost. Lance has got me watching it, and it's not that great. I'm sorry, but the writing kind of sucks, but whatever. And so every time when I first saw that question and started thinking about it, I was like, oh my goodness, that would hopefully never happen, because I think of all the terrible things that have happened to them.
Well, I don't fly, so
You don't fly. That's right, you don't fly.
it'd be a rare occasion that I was a survivor of a plane crash. But I'd be that. You know what? Here's something I would not do. I would not go wandering off to find help. I would stay put with that big ass broken plane, because that's what
shelter. There's food. There's clothes.
that's what it'd probably start to reek after a while. So they better find me soon.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I would stay near the wreckage, because that's what they're going to be looking for.
Right. Or if there isn't any survivors or anybody else on that island, they just saw a big, massive plane crash down on the island, they'll come to you.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't risk it. I would stay close to the plane.
That's what I'm saying. You can stay there, because if there's anybody, natives on the island, they're going to come to you because a big ass
Right.
plane, a big plane just crashed down on their island.
Exactly.
All right. Next one. What's your favorite 90s jam?
Now, is this a specific song?
I'm assuming. Otherwise, we'd be here all day.
God. What's yours?
Pump the jam. Pump it up.
I liked 1990s era Paula Abdul.
Oh, right. Right. Straight up now, tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she was actually good. Okay, next one. I do also like any of the Michael Jackson / Janet Jackson parody songs. Not parody, I guess, but where they work together on compilations and stuff. And I like 90s Janet.
I tolerated 90s Janet.
See, that was
I wasn't a big fan of her. I tolerated her.
If you woke up, that one's boring. Who would win a fight between Spider-Man and Batman?
I don't know. They both kind of suck, in my opinion. Sorry, Shane.
No, it's all right. I would go with Spider-Man simply because he can get away a whole lot faster. He can like do those slap punches where Batman would have to jump and climb and, you know, use all his many gadgets to try to get after Superman.
Yeah, but what kind of a superhero would Spider-Man be if he ran from a punk like Batman?
No, I mean he can do like he can jump from building to building and start splatting him with the stuff. He's got the quickness thing going on for him. Whereas with Batman, he has to rely on all his gadgets to do anything. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I don't care for Batman or Spider-Man, so.
Describe the color yellow to somebody who is blind.
Yellow would be when you walk outside on a warm day, that feeling on your face.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I was thinking more of the holding a yellow chick in your hand and feeling the, but yeah, I think yours is better.
I wouldn't do that either because that to me would be soft, which soft suggests like white or pink.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that light warmth would definitely be yellow.
Yeah.
If you only have one choice, do you prefer to work on time or correctly? It's kind of dumb. If you could high five one person, living or not, who would it be and why?
Vincent Price.
Nice. And why?
I didn't say why.
I said why.
Vincent Price was a badass.
Right. I think I would go with Cher.
Yeah, Cher's a badass too.
Yeah, very much a badass. And that, and I want to see her do a high five. With all that hair.
Yeah, right.
No, I love Cher. I do. I love Cher a lot. So I don't mean it in a bad way. If you were an inanimate object, what would you be and why?
I would not be that nasty stick your ashes in me sex toy that Dave posted on the internet.
I saw that. That was so wrong. I cannot believe somebody, I mean, okay, let me take it back. I can believe somebody invented that, but why?
That's disgusting. I would not be that. I would probably be a book.
Right? And why? So people can turn you over and over. Read your glorious pages.
Scan.
This can go dirty.
I said a book. You're the one who took it nasty.
If I was an inanimate object, I would like to be a necklace. A nice, pretty necklace. So that I can still go where everybody else goes. What is your favorite Disney princess?
Belle.
And why?
I like Belle because she's not the stereotypical princess. You know, she's
Right.
not the girly this and girly that. You know, she's her own person and has her own independent thoughts as much as a Disney princess is going to.
Right. Does the chick from Brave count? Is that Disney?
I don't know if she's Disney or Pixar.
Pixar. I think it's Pixar. Isn't Pixar owned by Disney?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't get out enough, and I don't watch a lot of kid movies. I know that's going to change soon, but as of right now, Brave is the girl that I like, and it's the quietest movie I can put on while my son's asleep. That loops. You know how many Disney movies don't loop? You know what I mean by the loop factor?
It's
the
called
looping.
Repeat all.
Yeah, repeat all. There's a lot of movies that I can't do that with.
Oh, well, I only have one that won't do that, and that's Caleb's meatball movie.
Pump the jam, pump it up. What would you name a book about your life at this point? My life, according to Amber.
Right? The long way around.
Right? Nice. Okay. Do you know what Hootsuite is?
A what?
There's a question on here about Hootsuite. I guess it's some company. How many traffic lights are there in Canada?
I have no idea.
All right. The rest of those are dumb.
Things.
This is one of the ones I had found earlier. How many people are using Facebook in San Francisco at 2:30 p.m. on a Friday? And my answer was 1, because it's San Francisco. They all have a life out there.
Yeah, but at 2:30, people, God, these are heavy. 2:30, people are at work. On a Friday, they're screwing off, so they're on Facebook.
True.
Does that make you happy?
It does. I already gave it a shout out.
Okay, go away.
What do you think of garden gnomes?
When I see them in other people's yards, I take pictures of them.
Right? I think they're creepy. I think they're very creepy to look at. Because then I see them and I go home and I have dreams and they're in my dreams.
Yeah, I don't do that. I think they're cute. Yeah, they don't bother me.
Is your college GPA reflective of your potential?
No.
Would Mahatma Gandhi made a good software engineer?
I'd imagine not.
Right? How would you cure world hunger?
I don't think it's possible. The reason being is whenever something like that comes up, people turn it into a political thing. And anything political, there is no yay or nay for.
I agree, but there is probably a way to cure world hunger, but it would be removing the politics. That's
Well,
exactly how you would cure it. That's the only way that it's going to cure it itself, is if you remove the politics from it.
Yep,
You know, let the farmers do what they're going to do, and all the food that's left over, start giving it to people who do not have food, and stop charging $5 a gallon for milk. I mean, that's just a personal opinion, but whatever.
It is, but at the same time, you know, and this is going to kind of sound bitchy, but it is people's very nature to profit the most from what they are able to do.
True.
You know, yeah. And if the price doesn't meet the okay, for example, I'm a small business owner. I have the potential to make, you know, stuff for profit, obviously, but if I don't feel that it's worth my time to do it, I'm not going to make them and sell them in my store. It's the same exact thing. If people don't feel that the amount of work they put in is worth what people are going to pay for it, they're not going to make it.
Right. Yep. And I agree. And not to go on the whole political side of things, but, you know, my husband and I actually just got into a similar conversation the other day where we were talking about minimum wage. You know, I feel like if the higher that they raise the minimum wage, the higher people are going to raise the price of milk. the higher, it's never, you're never going to be able to meet in the middle. It's never going to happen. They're up on their high horses and stuff saying that, okay, we're going to raise the minimum wage. Well, this woman got up on there and said, why not raise the minimum wage to $20,000? Why not sell purple unicorns and something else? I can't remember what it was. And I kind of had to agree with her a little bit, because you raise the minimum wage to $20 an hour. Not only do you have 16-year-olds working at Kentucky Fried Chicken making $20 an hour, but then you've got a huge amount of people where the minimum wage is now $20 an hour. So that means that's the base pay. So you're basically saying that the US dollar is worth about this much. Exactly. So that means now that price of the gallon of milk just went up to $20. Actually, It's going to go up to like $40 because, that's why I said if you actually were to decrease the minimum wage, if you were actually to bring it down to a reasonable $6, $7 or so, you're going to see other prices starting to come down, because then you've got more of the middle class who can actually afford crap are putting more money back in the. Okay, I have a soapbox. I could totally jump on it. We can move on. I'm sorry.
Where'd you get those?
Daddy just gave me these.
We'll take them in the other room.
Let's see.
It's okay.
Pepsi or Coke?
What?
Are you exhaling warm air? Like, some of these are really weird. You're in a boat. You're in a rowboat, which is in a large tank filled with water. You have an anchor on board, which you throw overboard.
You have what on board?
An anchor.
An anchor, okay.
Which you throw overboard. The chain is long enough so that the anchor rests completely on the bottom of the tank. Does the water level in the tank rise or fall? These are some dumb questions.
That is a dumb question.
Goodness, let's see what else we can get here. Top questions of 2009. Here's a good one. What was your best MacGyver moment?
Oh, God. Well, there was a time we made lean pockets on the stovetop.
That was awesome. Definitely tell a story about that. That one was awesome.
That was a good one. Was the microwave broken, or did we just not have one? I don't remember.
We didn't have one. And so I don't even know how you figured it out. I really don't remember how you did it.
We didn't have a microwave, and the oven was broken. We only had a stovetop.
Yeah, it was the oven that was broken, and we did not have a microwave.
Yeah. So
we didn't have a pan to put them on either.
No, we didn't have any of this. So we ended up getting a whole bunch of cookie sheets and making a little makeshift oven on the stovetop.
No, not cookie sheets. Remember, it was pans. You actually turned one pan over on top of the stove. Then you put the Hot Pocket on top of that, and then you put another pan on top of that.
Yeah, that's right, because we didn't want it right on the burner.
Right.
And it worked.
Melty cheese and everything. Yep, it worked just fine. It worked great, actually. That's how we ate for the next month.
Right? Yeah, that was a pretty good MacGyver moment.
Plug for Hot Pockets.
Yeah, right? What else? I'm good at stuff like that.
Yeah, I just checked in our chat. We still have quite a few viewers going on, but no additional questions or chat yet. So yeah, what other no embarrassing stories? Nothing embarrassing. Just so that everybody is aware out there, she and I have known each other for 20 plus years. So, and I'm the embarrassable one. She's really not. So if you've got questions about us, you can feel free to ask as well. First time.
First time what?
First time.
I'm not going to answer that one. I can't do it and keep it PG.
Right? Oh, geez. Yeah, no. Tell us about your most interesting, the weirdest date you ever went on.
See, that's the thing about me. I don't really date. Not in the traditional sense. Not like get picked up and go to a movie. I don't do that. Although me and Dave, my husband, have a running joke that whenever we go to Walmart, we're dating. So
Whenever we go to Walmart?
Yeah, and it's funny because that's when we were like best friends before we ever even started dating. But we'd always decide we're going to go out or whatever, and we'd go and we'd do something, but we always ended up at Walmart. Always. Every single time, no matter where we went, what we were doing, we always ended up going to Walmart. So now whenever we go out, oh, we're going to have a date night, let's go to Walmart, because we know that's where we're always going to end up anyway. So yeah, we date at Walmart. Yep.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I went on any real dates. Well, I guess no. Lance and I decided to go to the balloon festival that was out in El Paso, and we thought it was it was at a water park. But we thought it was going to be like this great outdoor concert kind of thing and whatever. And we bought tickets and we went out and it turned out, I apologize, we didn't know we knew it was at a water park, but we thought it was a whole separate venue. But it turned out it was a water park, and the concert was this little bitty stage right in the middle of it. So the whole point of buying the tickets and everything was so you could go to the water park. We showed up with, a couple of drinks and whatever, but no swimming suit, no nothing, because we had no idea. So we were sitting out there. The concert, the shows that they had didn't even start playing until later on that evening, because they figured you're going to spend all day at the water park.
Right.
We obviously didn't research it that well.
Thumbs up your butts for the whole day.
We did. We were just sat around, and then there was like a whole bunch of these, venues, the little booths and stuff that was set up was, go through here, give us all your information, and we'll sell you crap that you're never going to need.
Right.
like Comcast and freaking schools, university online or whatever, all these other things. So I'm trolling around there, getting all their free knickknacks and stuff for us to play with until we're ready to go home so we can throw them away. And as we're kind of wandering around, it turned out to be a really weird date, but then at the end, it turned out to be a really good date, because at the very end of it, I think I had a drink. I don't remember, but I entered in the singing contest and I won. And it was for a Godsmack. You finish the song, they were playing it, and then you finish the song, and I did mine, and I did pretty good. And then there was another one where it was this young kid who was like 10 years old. He was entered, and they played along. And they stopped the song, and you're supposed to continue singing. And they stopped the song, and the kid just like looked wide-eyed and pale and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he was so sad. Well, if anybody knows, I'm a huge Godsmack fan. Very late in life, but I am a huge Godsmack fan. So I jumped in right next to him and just started singing, and I was like patting his shoulder and singing along. And then he started singing, and I kind of stopped, and so that he could finish. So he and I both won the contest. Yeah, so that's how I posted those pictures in our photo group. That's how I met Lance, and I got to go backstage and meet Sully Erna, because I won that contest. So while it was really stupid, because we're sitting on a bench looking around, not knowing what else to do, because there's all these people going to water parks and in their bathing suits and stuff, we're just kind of sitting there going, okay, well, at least we got good seats for when the show starts.
Right? That's funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. Your turn. You pick one.
Oh, God, I haven't even looked.
Oh, I was just coming up with random questions. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah, we're in random question time. It's almost 10 till, so let's do random questions.
And then we'll just kill it at 3.
Sure. 4.
Okay.
But yes.
Oh, 3 my time. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else has really chimed in yet, except for CJ. She says, laugh my butt off. Yeah, I'm the woman with many names online. In person, it's hey you with the hair.
Yeah, you are recognizable by your hair.
You met her in person?
No, but we've been friends. We've been friends for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Although, Miss Thing, we're moving to Minneapolis next year, and I know you're in Wisconsin, so we're gonna have to hook up because we'll be a lot closer.
Yes, you will, especially if you're going to be in St. Paul, say the Twin Cities, because they're like right, depending on where she is. I think she's in Milwaukee.
I think near, if not in, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that far of a drive. It's probably the same kind of drive as probably you going to El Paso. It's like a 4-hour drive, I think.
Right.
It's not that bad.
All right, let's see. Okay. If your husband could surprise you with one ultimate gift, what would it be?
If he could now,
You said pick a question. You don't get to pick my question.
well, no, I need you to be more specific. Are we talking about like the ultimate Uber present that I would absolutely die for that could cost a lot of money, or are we talking about just a basic kind of thing? Be a little more specific.
If Lance walked in the door with something in his hand that would make you go, oh, what would it be?
That would make me go, oh.
Not nasty like.
No.
Like that's what you're looking for.
Ew. It would be an English bulldog.
Another freaking dog.
A very specific dog. It's a $2,000 dog. Yes, an English.
Like you don't have enough problems with the dogs you have.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying that. I noticed that you conveniently left.
What the ultimate Uber present would be, and that's my Uber present. Okay. You didn't ask me anything about the logistics behind it.
Okay. Okay. Now, conversely, what would be something? Hold on. What would be something you would get for him?
A brand new, completely different computer setup with 2 to 3 monitors all the way around, top of the line gaming tower with the top of the line graphics card and Uber RAM and 5 terabyte whatever crap and whatever that I would have it custom built and it would be the top of the line of everything.
Nice. He would like that.
Oh yeah, he would. Oh yeah, we just had to replace his graphics card because his now went out, just like mine did.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so he was not happy. He's been trying to do all his videos and stuff, and he's not happy.
That what he was posting about on Facebook that he was having problems with? Oh, that's
Oh man, oh man, you don't even know. It's very rare do I see this man like pissed off. Like it's very rare. The only time he gets really angry is when I push his buttons. That's it. It's very rare to any inanimate objects do it or whatever. Like he comes out, his face is red. Freaking tried recording an episode 3 times, and each time his computer like straight up crashed, and he kept trying to re-edit it and redo it. And thank God that we're trying to learn Vegas Pro, man, because oh man.
wow.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him. So hopefully that package will come in today so that he can fix his computer and get back online. That's what we're hoping for. So.
Oh God, it's not even fixed yet.
No, we got to wait for it. He just ordered it. It took a few days to get here. But now back onto what I was going to say is if we were going to change it up and it was going to be a Uber present that is not a mammal of any kind or an animal related of any kind, it would be.
I didn't say it could be an animal.
No. I know. I'm just kind of, redoing that question a little bit. And if it was, it would be my visa and 2 round trip tickets of somewhere outside the country for a vacation. Yes. What about you? Let me guess, something with photography.
Well, of course. I would want a D750 camera. And that would be around $4,000.
I think you think your face just made an orgasm face. You kind of went.
It did. Yep. That would do it.
All right. What are you hoping for Mother's Day? What would be your most ideal Mother's Day present? Oh wait, before you answer, CJ says, "Heck yeah, only 5 hours to mine." So you guys are only 5 hours.
Sweet. Will you fetch me some coffee? Psst.
Me too. Psst.
But no, it's just something that the kids wrote on. Like Caleb to write, because he writes now, so Caleb to write something that I could hang up and frame. I have my thing framed from last Mother's Day.
I love stuff like that.
What? What about you?
Something from the kids. Yeah. Something homemade from Cameron. Last year was my very first official Mother's Day, not the I have a furry pets Mother's Day. So
Right.
He bought me this really nice bracelet. He did really well. He bought me a bracelet and a juicer, which was really nice because I was getting on my health kick. But I feel really bad because he bought me the juicer and I still haven't even used it yet. It's almost a year old. And I know, well, I was using the blender. So I just haven't had a chance to actually use it yet. But he bought me this really pretty bracelet for charms, and his goal was to fill it all up with charms. So right now there's still only one charm on there. So I'm hoping for another charm. Everybody can totally see your kissy face.
Oh, she doesn't want to see his kiss?
No. I said everybody can see your kissy face.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Wow.
Crap, I've seen way worse from you two. Kissing is tame.
That hurt my face.
In your face.
Thank you for the coffee.
You wet.
That was hot. All right, we got 2 minutes left.
Okay. What? It's your turn. I came up with the question. It's your turn.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, hey, completely side note, offline. I need you to help me because on my Witch's Garden page, I want to put a sidebar with my advertisement or my link or something on there.
Okay. All right, let's see.
We got tweeds going on.
You have had tweeds this entire time, and so have I. We are the tweed queens.
Yeah, nobody else has commented yet. Come on, you think of one.
I'm thinking, even if we have the stinking kids, we're going to have to make time to do some sort of pictures while you're out.
Not this, not on here. We could do that offline. Ask a question.
I didn't say we had to do it online.
No, I'm saying we can't talk about this now. We have to finish this.
All right, one more question. Let's see. Okay, I got one. If you could trade your, like, if you could have the exact body, physique, everything you wanted, like just boom, here it is.
Okay.
But you had to give your excess to somebody else without their knowledge, would you do it?
Yes.
That's horrible.
Yes, and I can think of a few people I would give it to.
You're a horrible person.
Yes, I am. He doesn't have to be female. It could be male.
You never said it had to be female, but still. That's
Would
rude.
you? Is there an X or two that you would like to do that? Just bam.
Nope.
You would not do it to anyone?
I wouldn't. Nope.
I'm not that nice of a person.
I have a strong belief in karma.
Yeah, okay, damn that thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Stupid karma.
Yep. You're sketchy.
I am sketchy. I will do just about anything, including eat celery, to get my body back to whatever shape it needs to be in.
Remember that when we're passing the food court after the aquarium.
Oh man, no, pass. I'm good. I don't need. Okay, I will admit it. When we were out at Chicago Pizza, we ordered Cameron what was it? The chicken nuggets meal, and it came with the chicken nuggets and with the fruit cup and all that kind of stuff, right? I'm the good mom. I like to. Well, okay, I don't want to say women are bad. I shouldn't have said that. There's no bad mom. I apologize. But I took the breading off the chicken so that my son can have the healthier foods. After I pulled off the trimmings, I still had a piece of the chicken from the inside. No breading. I had a very small piece of it from the inside. I almost had to go to the bathroom and throw it up because it was still, even though it was the chicken on the inside, it still made me queasy. And so I was like telling Lance, dude, I had that one small itty bitty piece of chicken and I regret it. It wasn't worth it.
You know what's really horrible? You know what's really horrible? That made you feel that crappy, yet you still let your kid eat it.
I know. Oh, I know. Not gonna happen again. Not gonna happen again. I know. I felt just like my stomach just felt. My husband says, "I'm on my way home."
Hooray!
Hooray!
All right, well, it's after 3. Go ahead and shut us down.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of this segment. Thank you again for watching, though only one person actually said anything. Come up with some questions for us, or we're going to do these boring questions every time. There's only so much we can do without other people joining in.
They like watching me embarrass you. That's all there is to it.
Leave comments below. We're taking a poll. If you only watch this to see how much Chris embarrasses me, put down I am a part of Chris's cult. If the majority of the comments win out, then we will ask more questions where she'll embarrass me and make me turn this red right here. If not, please post your comments on weight loss. Please post your comments on whatever it is that you would like to talk about. The more audience that we can build up, the more potential chance that we can open this up for another special guest like we did last time. So please leave us your comments, your feedback. If it's the time frame that is an issue for you, we are going to try to set up a one-time event of doing it on a Saturday, just so that we can see responses and feedback to see if it's a Sunday, so that way we can see what's easier for other people to attend. So I believe that we're going to try to do that soonish.
Probably.
So. But leave us your comments. If the only reason why you don't attend these segments is because of the timing issue, let us know. We will do what we can to accommodate. So other than that, Chris, do you have anything else?
Yep, we're good.
Say goodbye, Chris.
See ya.
We'll see you next week. Have a great day.